and clips on the beat.
Alright, so we are back. It's the new Canadian music video releases. It's your boy Friday Ricky Dred, aka Media Rick, and we're back with a list of hot new music videos. Now, before we start this video here, I need you to please subscribe, hit that subscription button below, as well as the notification bell next to it, so you know when we're dropping new videos and we have new uploads every single day. Now, also hit that join button if you want to become a member. We got uploads that are available for members only, early uploads, as well as discounts on IG posts for your music videos. When you have your monthly membership intact, you can also get discounts on clothing and all types of merch on our website, welovehiphop.ca, and all types of good perks. So make sure to hit that join button right next to the subscribe button so you can become a member of the We Love Hip Hop Network's channel. Alright, now this video right here is going to be a list of all the new Canadian music videos that have dropped within the last 7 days or so. Alright, all 500 views and above, all hot new music videos that have dropped that we have tabulated or we have found through all of Canada, and we need you, the people, to let us know below who is going to be the #1 track in Canada this week. All right, so put your votes below, comment gang strong, let us know who your favorite in this list is, or the favorite song that you have in this list, and we're going to be tabulating all those votes and then letting you know on Thursday morning, as usual, on the world's most smoked out podcast, who is the #1 video in Canada this week. All right, so we're depending on you. Comment gang strong. And at the end of this video right here, we're going to be giving you industry tips on the importance of collaborations. Now, we're going to be talking about the collaborations later on in a full video that I'm going to be doing on Toronto rappers who have collaborated with American artists, okay? So I'm going to be doing a full biography piece. Shout out to all the people who checked out last week's video with the Tory Lanez full biography that I did, all right? Make sure to share that to as many people as possible so that we can give Tory Lanez his flowers while he's still here to smell them, all right? But we're going to be doing a little breakdown this week at the end of this video on the importance of collaborating, okay? The importance of rappers collaborating with each other, and you know, all the different things and the reasons why that rappers collaborate with each other. So you're gonna wanna stay tuned to the end of this video so you can get some of those industry tips as well as some of this industry knowledge, all right? Now, also respect to the Respect the Process Challenge winners for the first round winners right now. Big up to Devontae Fresh, The Dying Thief, Sound Off, as well as Murder 54, all going on to the next round. So now we're going to be having The Dying Thief versus Devontae Fresh and Sound Off versus Murder 54. So let me repeat that again. That's Devontae Fresh versus The Dying Thief and Sound Off versus Murder 54. So send in your submissions, 1 minute video each, guys, and we're going to be putting y'all up against each other to see who's going to be getting up to the finals, all right? And shout out to all the new entries that are in right now who are battling head to head. We need you to comment gang once again, comment gang strong, to let us know who your favorite is between the two battlers that we've put up on our pages on the We Love Hip Hop Network Instagram page, as well as my own Instagram page, Friday Ricky Dred, D-R-E-D. And we're going to be needing you to let us know who's going to be going on to the next round with the new battlers that we have in the Respect the Process Challenge. Now, if you want to be joining this Respect the Process Challenge, you need to make sure to send us a 1 minute video of you spitting your hottest bars over one of the beats that we have up on our SoundCloud page right now. All right, so check us out on SoundCloud. We Love Hip Hop on SoundCloud. You'll be able to see a playlist of all the new beats or all the beats that have been available or are available for the Respect the Process Challenge. We need you to send us a 1 minute video of you spitting your hottest bars, and then we'll be putting you up against somebody else up on our Instagram pages and letting the people decide who goes on to the next round. Alright, so hashtag respect the process and send your submissions in to welovehiphoptoronto@gmail.com. I'll repeat that again. That's welovehiphoptoronto@gmail.com, and we'll be going through your submissions and posting them ASAP. Alright, so no more long talking. Let's get to these music videos. New Canadian music video releases. Let's go.
Hercs run another one.
Get a timeout, he couldn't keep it solid. Started putting other guys out. I'm having visions of me running from cops. I gotta wake up, I wake up. Niggas getting money in VA.
Bitch said we broke down.
Money ain't a problem.
My mind, do you care to listen? When I take a draw, I blow it all out and stare at the wall. Give thanks.
You look how long they gotta fight for this. Face the world, pick your head up, see you can't ignore it. This is more on the plague, survive.
Where you people think I even got this crazy flow from? I'm talking ancient times, and we refer to them as old ones. Man, that keep talking about guns, I'm
she in love with the Zoe, she don't wanna work, I had to go. Drove for the work, I drive the boat. Ayy, swear don't want it with me and the bros, back in the work.
Great night, I got a foreign, and that bitch be touring, but she ain't no spokesman. Stacking, she going, remind me
mistakes. Living legend in the flesh, and I need my respect. Left you, I ain't need no text. Take a flight.
no, ayy, they don't want smoke. Young nigga woke, ayy, young nigga woke. All on it. She pissed on my dick when I put it in. The TV bouncing like gelatin. Oh, shawty on me cause my melanin.
I never really had a fucking click. Sad boy, I've always been up on my emo shit. I just wanna
do what I need to. Fake bitches, y'all be see-through. First it was I wanna leave you. Now it's I can't wait to see you.
Still you got trap, move boulders, it'll get colder. In the streets, it'll get colder. Bang up.
Lord, it's true. I feel it too.
Get the load up, none of your bitches just give me a pay. I won't hesitate if I need to shoot up. Got some youngins in the field with the Glock like Polo.
Anthem me out that game, you know I'm in here. I roll in with a teacher, know we will.
I been getting cheddar cheese, Mayweather money team. Whoa, I got the fiends on the salad, yeah.
I put in work when it's worth it. She want a purse for a purchase.
All right, so let's get into our industry tips. And this week, as promised, I'm going to be talking about the importance of collaborations. Okay, now in collaborations, I'm going to be doing a full video on this, like I mentioned earlier in the video, where it's going to be probably a half an hour, maybe more. I'm doing all the research right now. It's a lot of research that I'm going to be doing on a full video for Toronto and the US connecting together to do collaborations, from the first collabos back in the days with Miss Me and the First Priority family, up to now with the Drakes and the Navs of the world, who are doing collabos with huge artists in the States and all over the world. All right, so look out for that video coming real soon. But today I want to talk about the importance of collaborations, just in a small way, you know, a short, quick set of tips, so that, you know, artists out there can see the importance and hopefully do more collaborations in the future, especially in the city that I'm living in right now, called Toronto, aka the Six. Now, collaborations have always been a key factor for rappers in the rap game, from way back in the days when Run DMC first collaborated with Aerosmith, you know what I'm saying, to now like Bad Baby and or the Latin artist there, I think his name is Bad Baby, and Drake, and more collabos like that. You know, it's a good way of helping to cross promote to different audiences, you know, get in tune with different fan bases of the two respective artists. So collaboration has always been an important thing on growing your brand as a hip hop artist. So collaborations also open you up to new fan bases, whether it's geographically, or whether it's by genre crossing. It's a great way to get hot or get hotter, okay? A lot of times there's artists who might be on the downslide, or they haven't been around for a while, but then they come back on the heels of a collaborations, whether it's their song. You know, you got Taylor Swift doing collaborations with Kendrick Lamar. So even like the TDE family and Kendrick Lamar and all them, Taylor Swift is one of the most poppy of pop artists in the world, but they realize the importance of doing a collaboration with somebody like that to help build the TDE brand, i.e. the Kendrick Lamar brand. All right, so it's a great way to get, you know, more fan bases in other countries as well. Okay, you know, whether you're doing collaborations with artists in Russia, there's rappers who are in the Middle East, there's rappers all over the world right now, Japan, and they're looking to do collaborations with artists, whether they're from Canada or the United States. And people who are really savvy with their business make sure to take advantage of that. I've done artists with rappers from Iran as well as the United States. Okay, shout out to Conway the Machine. Look out for the collabo that I have with him on my mixtape or my EP, the Divided EP, that's available on Spotify right now.
Cross the mob, nigga, you gon' be a memory. 40 tuck, I can't let them fuck up my energy.
1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., double up. However, you know, doing collabos with people in different countries helps you to open up yourself, or helps to open up their fan base to you in a different country. And with the way that, you know, we can just send tracks back and forward online, it's way easier. Okay, so for you old heads out there, you don't gotta be sending a DAT tape over in the mail. You could just send a verse. All right, send an email. Collabos, how they usually happen, they're usually agreed upon in a few different ways. Okay, and I'll break this down to you. I'm also going to be giving you more in-depth description of what I'm talking about in the video. Like I said, that is going to be coming real soon. Now, collabos are usually agreed upon in a few different ways. There's straight up payment. You know, you pay an artist whatever their collabo fee may be. You know, if you have a relationship with that artist, then you might be able to get a discount from that, okay? But there's the straight up payment. So, you know, there's been rumors in the past that like a 2 Chainz verse can cost up to $150,000. You know what I mean? A Lil Wayne verse can cost, you know, a big $250,000 almost or more, right? So when it comes to stuff like that, if you have a relationship with the artist, it makes it way easier and way cheaper so that you can get that collaboration if you're just doing a straight up payment. Okay, there's the swap. Okay, the swap is usually established when the artist you know, both have really high feature prices. So for example, let's say, just to throw some names out there, French Montana was going to be doing a track with 2 Chainz. Those guys are both, you know, equally probably around the same cost or the same fee for their verses, but their verses cost a lot, you know what I mean? Probably 50 grand and up. So rather than French Montana paying 2 Chainz 50 grand for a verse or vice versa, they'll do the swap, okay? We'll do 2 or more tracks. You keep one for your album or your next mixtape or EP coming up, and I'll keep one for mine, okay? It's preferable that, you know, you do more than 2 tracks so that you can pick the best ones. You could pick the best 2, and then you guys keep 1 each. Okay, that is the swap. All right. Also, what it means for hip hop. Okay, it's a big thing when 2 artists collaborate. All right, it could mean a lot of different things. One, it can mean the end of a long-standing beef. Okay, we can go back to examples of collaborations like Nas and Jay-Z when they got together on Black Presidents, and you know, it was the first time that Nas and Jay-Z got together on a track, period, as well as it being after a long withstanding beef that they had after the Ether and the Super Ugly and the Takeover, all that whole debacle that happened back in the early 2000s. It was a beautiful way of showing that these guys have squashed their beef, everything is all good, and we finally got to hear them on a track together. Okay, so it can mark a landmark in hip hop. It can mark the end of a huge beef that's been going on. For example, Meek Mill and the boy Drake. All right, when that Gone Bad track finally came out, it was like, wow, these guys finally got together on a track. That means no matter what, the beef has to be squashed because the mans are making money together, mans are doing a hot track together, and yeah, you know, it's something that the fans get to win in the end of the day. So it can mark the end of a long-standing beef in hip-hop. What it can do for the city, It can mark unity in the hoods, okay? So when you got hoods that are supposed to be rivaling each other, and then the representatives from their hoods, the hip-hop representatives or the rapping representatives from their hoods do a collaboration together, it marks that the hoods can get together. You know, hopefully if they shoot a video, you know, the people from the different hoods all come together in the music video, and then when people get to see that, they see, hey, you know, if they know the politics, hey, these different hoods got beef, but they were able to squash that beef, look towards the bag, do a great collaboration for the people so that the people can get something that they can see and hear and enjoy, and also show that there's unity and that there's no more beef between those hoods, okay? So it's a really great way to show that there is no more beef within hoods, show that there's, you know, no more rivalries, and show the unity between the different hoods. I'd really like to see more of that coming out of Toronto. You know, it was really dope when I seen that collaboration with Bizz Loc and Brizzle La Musica, My Ends. You know what I mean? It was to get the two different sets together, somebody from Egg West, somebody from Jane and Finch, and having all of the having the two of them in the video together. Unfortunately, their crews weren't in the same shots together, but they were, and that to me is something that's really positive and shows something moving, showing something peaceful and moving in a forward direction. So shout out to them for that. But stuff like that shows that hoods can come together when collaborations like that happen. All right. It can mark something major, okay? There's been super collaborations that have done major things to help world peace, to help, you know, do fundraisers for different things. For example, We Are the World, you know, produced by Quincy Jones and Michael Jackson, where he brought all of the singers together, Cyndi Lauper, everybody from back in the 80s back together in one big collaboration, you know, reference back to the video. I'm not going to show it here so that this video gets demonetized, but it was a really big moment in pop music history to get all of those huge pop artists together, okay? And in hip hop, we did it a few times, you know what I mean? There was the Self-Destruction song that came out back in the days with KRS-One, with the Boogie Down's production put together with, you know, everybody was in there. MC Lyte was in there, LL Cool J was in the video, Big Daddy Kane was in there. Everybody was in that video back in the days, and it showed unity, and there was a message to stop the violence that was going on in the streets. And it was a big stop the violence movement that was going on in those times in the late 80s, early 90s. Also, we're all in the same gang. Shout out to all the West Coast rappers that came together back in those times when NWA came together with Cam, or the West Coast Cam, the DOC, a whole bunch of different rappers from the West Coast all came together on one song. And it's really, you know, it's way harder back in those days when the West Coast, for them to come together, because they have that extra added layer, especially them, of the Bloods and Crips, okay? So when they did that song, We're All in the Same Gang, it was a big deal for the West Coast. So collaborations can do something major, and they can send a major message, and also could be fundraisers for the people, okay? Now, that's all I'm gonna give you guys right now for our tips and for the importance of collaborations. Like I said before, and I'm gonna keep on saying, I'm gonna be doing a full video breakdown of Toronto artists collaborating with American artists, and we're gonna talk about every artist that I can find who's done a serious collaboration from back in the days to now. All right, I'm gonna give a couple of shout outs now to Michi Me, Maestro Fresh West, Cardinal Official, Chaclair, Saukrates, JB, and Peter Jackson. Okay, we're gonna leave it at that. Oh, and one more big shouts and RIP to Payback, okay, for the track that he did with Jadakiss. But these are just some of the things that I'm going to be discussing in that video, as well as a lot more history of the collaboration between Toronto artists and American artists. All right, now make sure to leave your votes for the montage video of all the music videos that have dropped this week. Okay, we need your votes. We need you to leave your votes below, and we'll be tabulating that, so we'll figure out who is going to be the #1 video in Canada this week. All right, make sure to follow me all across the board on all social media platforms at Friday Ricky Dred, that's DRED. Make sure to log on to our website, welovehiphop.ca, and make sure to follow us on Instagram, We Love Hip Hop Network. It's your boy Friday Ricky Dred, aka Media Rick, and I'm out. Yeah.